All right, Mikey, here we go. 250A, race number 52, just about to blast off. Remington Carl, Kyle Smith, Trevin Nelson, Cole Bradford, Nicholas Hunt, Bryce Shelley, Patrick Murphy, Ben Garee, Benjamin Garee, Reagan Cochran, Dax Bennick, Zach Humaneff, Christopher Blackmer, Lero Tucker, Jackson Pascal, Kimball Jett, Michael Clark, Aiden Dixon, Dylan Rempel, Wyatt Reimer, Eddie Nora Jr., Caden Smith, Austin Jones, Haiden Deegan, Hagen Hill, Jordan Jarvis in this one, Quentin Peruganese, Andrew Wallace, Ryan Cannigier, Crockett Myers, Keegan Rowley, Devin O'Leary, Corey Rogers, Aiden Scheib, Carl Bagby, and Danny Morass. And what's happening out there? What's happening, Mikey?
Dax Bennick with a fantastic, snags the whole shot, grabs the early lead, and already trying to put a gap on these guys.
You know, Dax told us the other night, Monday evening, he was on the after show on Racer TV. He said, you know, one thing I do really want to work on just a bit is my starts. I get pretty good starts, but I want to get great starts in. Exactly what he did today. Puts himself in the #1 position here early in lap #1.
Here it is, first sight of this 250A class here, and Dax Bennick doing what he set out to do so far. A lot of race left in this, and going to be a good one to watch and see how it develops here. But again, a good start for Dax Bennick out in front. Watch it on the SLR Rifle Works live drone right here at Mini-O's on a Thanksgiving Day.
And this one, a virtual who-who. We got everybody from Kimball Jett to Aiden Dickens to Eddie Nora Jr. to Danger Boy. Jordan Jarvis out there working on him. JJ in the house.
Well, that's our boy QP in the 2 spot. That's what I thought on the Kawasaki 319. Quintin
Peruganese.
I'm going with it. I love it. 16 years old and riding like a grown adult, man. I mean, my goodness.
Absolutely. He's got good size to him, got good experience, and you have to remember, one of the first trips over here and really not familiar with some of these riders and our tracks, and Quintin's doing a fantastic job. Wow. What a battle in that 3rd place. That's got to be Blackmer and Garee going at it.
Yeah, real tight battle with the both of them. Benjamin Garee actually, I believe, gotten around him. Yes, has gotten around Blackmer. So Blackmer got to go back to work. Danger Boy Haiden Deegan, I believe, up in the 5 spot, gotten around the 25 of Trevin Nelson.
Yeah, he's doing what he does right now. He just let that first lap sort itself out. Didn't get the start he wanted. Listen, no mistakes. All right, don't make any bad decisions. We've got plenty of time. 2nd lap, here we go, already starting to put in some good passes, puts himself into the #6 spot. I believe #5 spot right now, not the #6 spot.
Yeah, correct. And working on the 39 of Benjamin Garee right now. Garee got all the smoke. And how about it, Danger Boy? Another step up. What a difference a year makes. The maturity level and the patience level. You know, not the best start. Doesn't smash the panic button. Cool, calm, composed, and go into battle right here on screen.
Yeah, not going to panic. You're not going to do that. And you're not going to shake him. You're not going to come up.
Not saying he did last year, but
right,
he's another level up.
And you're not going to come up and make him nervous. You're not going to rub his foot. You know, shake him off his game. He's used to that stuff. And like you said, with each passing year, just getting stronger and more mature. But think about who the teammates are, who this guy's working with, and who he's riding with.
And here he goes, getting him squared up, ducks into the inside here, and will make the pass.
Yeah, Garee looked over, knew that Haiden had possession of the line, didn't even challenge right there. Now Garee gets on the gas. Can he tuck in and follow right now and learn something?
Up the gator back they go. So Danger Boy Haiden Deegan will see what he's got for QP up there in the 2 spot. And Dax Bennick still leading the way, the #41 Yamaha. Take a look at the rest of the class here. Trevin Nelson in the 6th spot. Bryce Shelley in 7th. 8th place, Aiden Scheib. Kimball Jett in the #9 spot. And Cole Bradford rounding out your top 10. Man, you talk about some heavy hitters. I mean, let's look at 11th through 15th. Kyle Smith, Jackson Pascal, Dylan Rempel, Corey Rogers in the 15th spot. Eddie Norred in the #15 position. Stacked, baby.
Watch Haiden Deegan accelerate. Watch him get to the rear of that bike. He sees Quintin. Look, the gap is cut in half in less than half a lap. He is already on the rear fender of Quintin right now. If you remember, they got to know each other in a corner over there in Supercross on the last lap. And they said, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'll see you at the finish line. but right now they're going to get a chance to get reacquainted as Haiden Deegan makes his way up onto the rear fender of Quintin Periganos.
It's funny, we're talking about Quintin being, hey, he's only 16, he's only 16. So is the 238. I mean, we've been watching him.
Yeah, but we've been watching him since he's 2.
That's it. So
we've been watching him since he was 16 months.
Yeah, it feels like, he's the wily veteran on the track at this point. Oh! Magna, did you see that?
Under full power, Haiden Deegan brings it into the left-hander, said, hey, let's try flat track today. All right, we've done everything else. Let's try some flat track here.
If Flying Stripes can do it, I can do it.
Holy cow.
Incredible.
What's that tell you about that Star Yamaha?
It's dialed, man.
That thing is dialed. That bike is money right now. Oh, did you see him jump ruts? He jumped out of the inside rut to the outside rut mid-turn.
Seeing great technique from Haiden Deegan right now. Staying out of the roost. Quintin, freight train's coming.
If you guys will open your Moto textbooks to page 3, you're about to get a lesson here in just a moment.
On the inside, is he going to make it? No. But he's right there. He's got him squared up.
And those are just simple tests.
Yes.
That's all those are. He wasn't even looking to make the move. Neither was he there. That was simple position gain right there.
Good job by Quintin. Drop back down low, close the door on Haiden Deegan.
He knows already where he's going to make the move.
Absolutely. Haiden Deegan says, okay, test you a little bit there.
When they get to the split lane down here, keep your eyes open.
That's what I'm out. Inside or outside?
All right,
inside or outside?
Outside.
The outside going to carry that momentum,
speed,
you think?
bro. Here we go.
No, right here, before they even get to it.
No.
Oh, look at that.
Able to make the move to the inside, but listen, where did we say it was going to happen?
In that split lane, and it did. Not how we dialed it up,
right.
But Haiden Deegan said, hey, I'm the one in the helmet.
And that's because of Quintin. Had he not drugged that foot, he was headed to the outside and was going to make that pass. Either way, the result's the same.
Good heads-up move by Haiden Deegan right there. We've seen it so many times. The guys taking that outside line the long way around, carrying that momentum. Deegan saw the opportunity. Hey, I can duck down in front of him, close the door on him, and try to check out.
Yeah, no need to wait.
No need to wait.
Express checkout.
Well, his buddy, teammate, Dax Bennick, up in front. Look at this. Lap time for him, a 1:46.9 for Dax Bennick. Dax has said, hey, while you guys were going to battle out there, I am trying to run away and hide. And enjoying a 9-second lead on Haiden Deegan right now. QP drops to the 3 spot. Benjamin Garib is in 4th. And Garib only a second off of Quintin. Christopher Blackmer in the 5th spot on that gas.
And Garib, he's going to be relentless. You're not going to make Garib tired.
Nope.
Okay, that's not going to happen in the least bit. So right now, he's in a good position. Now, I'm a little surprised. I thought Quintin was going to be stronger over here than at Supercross, but I believe maybe the smoother surface, the shorter lap time played into Quintin's favor over there. A little rougher surface, a little longer laps over here is where I thought he would really shine in the program this week.
Watching Garib down there. Watching Garib and Quintin a moment ago. That battle developing, as Megawatt alluded to, but Garib not giving up.
And he won't.
Nope.
Let me tell you, you make this thing 16 laps. Okay, one thing I can guarantee you, Garib's going to be bringing the heat the whole time. Back down into the bottom of the pit. Now here we go. He looks to the outside right now. Quintin tucked that leg in, caught that toe. Ben Garib biding his time. He knows we're only 5 laps into this thing. He has plenty of time. He's going to let it come to him. No need to push the issue whatsoever. Now, last time around, Haiden Deegan 1 second quicker than Dax Bennick. Bennick turned that 1:46.6, 1:45.5 for Deegan. Went home, clear back to the 1:49. Benny Garib a half a second quicker, although behind on the track.
Haiden Deegan with that gap. It was up at around the 9.5 second mark for Dax Bennick after 4. Haiden Deegan with that space in between, he can just, hey, hit his marks, ride his race, and chip away. It's exactly what he's doing. And, hey, we're not even quite to that halfway point in this one. I can't imagine it.
Exactly.
Haiden Deegan is chipping. If he can do that a few more times, he's going to be right there with Bennick. But I guarantee you, Bennick knows it too.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he's coming.
Absolutely. He's got the pit board. And those bikes have a very distinct sound, those Yamaha. You listen to those Star Yamahas, they do, and they recognize those bikes.
258.
Unfortunate situation for our friend Jordan Jarvis. You know, I'm looking for Jordan. She's sitting in the 20th position right now, going to be inside the top 20, but a little bit of a failure down on the starting line. Fork guard come literally off of the bike just before the start, so we weren't able to engage the hole shot device and stuff, so in the hole before this one ever started. But as we know, JJ don't care.
No.
JJ's going to grip it and rip it.
Absolutely. Grebe and Quintine battling on screen. Go ahead, Mega.
Hawk just told me we didn't get the crank in Jordan's bike till this morning.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so
making me nervous
always
now.
up against it, man. And Jordan said, we'll break it in, not a problem. All right, we'll heat cycle it. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we're done. Still going to send it.
Love her game, man. You know, she's good with the kids. She's good for the sport, man. She is a great role model, and I got to tell you, love when she has good success, and I'd like to see her pick up a couple more spots here today for sure. But right now, Dax Bennick, last time around, 147.9. Haiden Deegan, 146, and all of a sudden, that 8-second gap becomes a 5-second gap.
Haiden Deegan, man, at 145 is just
and
nuts.
We're halfway.
And we are halfway.
Yeah. So
let's do it.
I didn't necessarily see the cross flags. Are they there?
Yeah, he's got them
okay.
up. Yeah,
I wanted to make sure that I know it's 12 laps, so wanted to make sure he did have the cross flags up. So plenty of time left. And I promise you, one thing you're not going to question about the 41 and the 238 is conditioning. Okay, listen, these guys are prepared. They're going to go 30 plus 2. That's not a problem. These guys up against that stopwatch all week long. They know how to put the laps in. They know how to be consistent. And right now, it's a method for these guys. It's a system, and we worked about that. Follow the system because the system works.
Getting ready for our 7th lap completed here. Dax Bennick is checked in, but it has reached that point, Mega, where as Dax coming out of a turn, Haiden Deegan's got him in his sights, and now it is, hey, I can see you in front of me.
He absolutely does. As he crosses the tunnel there, look at this. A quick glance over, and now all of a sudden we're on the same straightaway, bro.
And here we go.
Dropping into Gator Falls is Dax Bennick. Now Haiden Deegan, last time around, 149.4, 147.2. That gap that was 5.8, now 3.6. Lots of laps to go, Mikey.
Both riders on screen right there. This one's going to be setting up to be, I think, a good one when we get down to those last couple of laps.
You know the general, he's got his eye on him. You know Bobby Regan, man. He is taking notes right now.
Boys.
He's going to say, Dax, this is what I need to see from you. Haiden, this is what I need to see from you.
That's it.
And they're going to say, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Regan. Absolutely. And it's been fun watching these guys grow up. You know, we talk about Loretta Lynn's. We talk about watching these guys on 65 days. But what's fun is watching them grow mentally and as young men, watching them mature that way, and what may have been a little more carefree as these guys really start to mature and fill into these boots that they're growing into.
Absolutely.
Just watching the attitude change, watching the personalities change, a lot of fun as well.
Oh, Mega, we're going to get a front row seat for this. Right there, different line choices right here. Deegan on the inside. Bennick takes a long way around, buzzing past the Gizmo Tower. And here we go. How many times have we seen it in the Gator pit today?
A little further back on the bike, Haiden Deegan getting a little more drive off of that rear wheel, wanting to be a little more centered. Dax Bennick, now watch as he shoves it into this corner, tries to get ahead of the bar. Deegan already is. He already had his chin bar out over the handlebar.
Man, Dax knows he's there now.
All right, so we watched 7.5 seconds go away in about 3.5 laps.
Half a second now.
Yes.
Half a second. And here in about a half a second, we're going to be able to throw a blanket over them. Not just any blanket either, Mega. It's going to be a baby blanket. Okay,
wow.
Look at this.
Great move. Haiden went a little further inside than I've seen most riders go. bounces that thing back to the outside. Who's going to have control of that inside line? Right now, it's still Dax Bennick. Hayden's already got another spot lined up. He's going to take a run at him when we get back down of 40 miles of bad road back there. He's going to take a run at him.
Bennick doing some defensive riding right there, getting the door closed on him.
All right, here we go. We're going to make the climb. We're going to come out of this left-hander. Here we go. Going to take a run at him, like I said, down the rough road. Now he's going to go inside. He's going to have that big bump to deal with, but he's going to have the shorter track. Bennick carrying some momentum, but the shorter line goes to Hayden. Great move. Textbook pass, 101. Now has control of the inside. Dax going to tuck in right behind him, follow him right now. But new leader, the 238, Haiden Deegan.
Great display of that maturity level.
Fantastic,
between
dude.
last year and this year by Haiden Deegan right there.
He understood the urgency, but no panic right there, okay? No mistakes right there. Showed maturity, let it come to him. Knew, and I told you where it was coming to, as a matter of fact. Knew where he had the better spot, knew where he had the better line.
Now we get into a little bit of lap traffic. Shouldn't be any issue for Haiden Deegan and Dax Bennick. The battle we just saw unfold right there as Deegan moves into the one spot, checks in. Another lap completed for him. It will be a 12-lap race here for the 250A class. Haiden Deegan, your new leader. Dax Bennick falls to the 2 spot. QP Quintine in that number 3 spot on the 319 Kawasaki. To this point has held off Benjamin Garib. Garib was giving him all the smoke earlier. Dropped back a little bit. 2-second gap now between them. Blackmer still in that 5 position. But boy, as he got some heat behind him. Aiden Shive to 731 last time around, was a second back. Trevin Nelson 7th. Bryce Shelley in the number 8 spot with Jackson Pascal in 9th. And Kimball Jett rounding out your top 10.
Krugeneer's hanging in there. We haven't mentioned him the last couple laps, and to be honest with you, thought Benny Garib was going to dispatch him somewhere around lap 7, and it just didn't happen. Kept answering the call, and making it happen. And Krugeneer's hanging in there right now. Very tough.
Yeah, doing very well in that 3 position.
But the 39 is not done.
No, absolutely not.
Believe me, he might be taking a breather, might have pumped up just a bit, but believe me, he's going to go back to work here in 1 second. There's a big difference between that 3rd position and that 4th position.
Absolutely.
Big difference between on the box and off the box.
That's it, man.
Sure.
Watching Haiden Deegan on your SLR Rifleworks live drone. Shout out to our drone operator, Daniel, best in the business.
Daniel, you are, man. Absolutely.
Man. Guy's an animal.
You know, there's lots of sports they use the drone in these days. You know, pro golf, NASCAR, this and that. And I've seen a lot of drone coverage, but I don't know that there's another sport that drones is effective in.
Oh, man.
As it is in motocross. And I don't think I know for a fact I haven't seen another pilot that's as sharp as our guy Daniel by any means.
You know, he does a lot at Pro Moto with you guys. He does a lot at the GCCs for us. And what a game changer coming from off-road, man. We're blind a lot.
Oh,
and the drone has changed the game.
Game
you get
changer.
to see so much.
Sure.
So, hey, if you've ever wanted to dabble your toes into watching some off-road, can't encourage you enough. Check out a GNCC next year. Daniel's, he got the work for you. Oh, man.
And he went back to that line. That's the line that he actually set Dax up with to get close enough. And, man, he is just hitting those markers every time. Finding that fringe we talk about.
Yeah.
Finding that fringe.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Haiden Deegan this entire week.
Stood up all the way through those 2 sections. Did not sit down, Mike. He stood up all the way through those 2 sections. Picked his way through the lappers very gently and used the lower body strength to do that. Look at this. The guy's on point right now, just precise as can be. Need the speed? We got it. Do we need to get technical? Not a problem. Can we let it hang out just a bit? Well, we can do that too. Wow.
I would say that young man is in good hands right now.
No question.
Smart decision. Matter of fact, I think he even said that Monday night to you guys during the Racer X interviews.
For sure.
How do you feel about the decision now with Yamaha? I said, I think it's the best decision I've ever made so far.
Right.
And I think as he's right.
And Dax reiterated the same thing.
Yes.
Dax reiterated the same thing. You go into Bobby Regan's camp, let me tell you something. We said it on stage. Listen, Mom and Dad, there's the door. You guys stand outside of it. We're going to leave the egos out there, as a matter of fact. We're going to put our big boy pants on, and we're going to go to work. We're going to go racing.
Yeah. It's paid off. Just and again, can't reiterate enough You know, we've been following the young man since he was in diapers. Still, 16-year-old kid. That's a kid out there doing this in the 250A class. Making it happen.
Yeah, still a kid.
Dax, Bennick, and white flag. Is it white flag? I thought so. Maybe not. I thought it was going to be 12.
Yeah, it should be. Thought it was.
I thought we were.
He's got the white flag in his hand.
Yeah, could be wrong, but maybe we're going 13.
I may be wrong.
A bonus lap, maybe.
Appreciate our guys in the trailer. I love our Happy Turkey graphic.
Oh, yeah, man. Look at him. We got the fork and knife ready.
Happy Turkey,
the
man.
ribbon on.
That guy's chilling.
I think that's called cannibalism, right? I mean,
when you eat your own, yeah.
Here we go.
I'm going to have to say that's exactly what that is.
Oh, mercy.
Back to the frame here, looking at Haiden Deegan on that 238, entering the pit one more time down into that right-hander. Now white flag is out on this one.
So thought it was going to be 12. Looks like we got some bonus racing. We'll take it.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
You got to remember, white flag is an option.
That's right.
You know, when
right.
you are in the riders meeting, they tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, at this level, you're trained to race to the checkered anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Last thing you should be doing under your helmet is counting laps.
Yep. All right, I got one to go. Oh, no, I got 2 to go?
Yep, definitely.
Well, I didn't win because of that.
Yep.
No. You know better.
Well, we're about a minute 50 from this one being over, Mikey. Actually down to about a minute 30 right now from this one being over. And Haiden Deegan, very patient on the start. Took about 4 laps or so. Let himself really work himself into that position. Didn't make any hasty moves.
Right.
And didn't put himself in any jeopardy. Dax Bennick led this one from the start. Just about 4 to 5 laps, as we said. Into that second spot right now. Has a great pace going on. Looks like the Star Yamaha is going to go 1-2 here at the finish.
And I mean, you know how it is, calling outdoors, watching Supercross. There's another guy on a Yamaha that doesn't always get the best start, but that tool, to have it in the toolkit of, hey, I didn't get the best start, now I got to get through the pack. Haiden Deegan's got that.
Listen, and that's what you have to be prepared for, because only one guy gets a whole shot.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're either going to get the whole shot every week and use that strategy,
right? And
or you're going to be prepared and you're going to train and you're going to work to come through the pack. One or the other. Okay.
I don't care who you are. You're not always going to get the perfect start.
That's exactly right.
So the man has got a well-equipped toolbox.
No question. Yeah, he's familiar with how all those tools work, knows which one's needed in what application, and absolutely has that toolbox organized.
Bang! The checkered flag flies, and Danger Boy Haiden Deegan will grab the first place finish. Great ride by him, working his way through the pack to get the job done. Dax Bennick, a solid ride for him as well.
Great ride by Dax. Great ride.